So let's start off by talking bathing suit shopping. I'd like to introduce a personal stylist, Jill Marinelli. She is around the corner, and we're going to make shopping for swimsuits enjoyable.
Hello.
Jill, how
enjoyable.
are you?
I know that's a bold statement, but we're going to try.
We're going to try. So you have some fashion tips, secrets, and again, a really good strategy that you're kind of giving me an inside look at too. So you are a personal stylist. You have a website at jmstylist.com. So if you don't get it all in there today, then you can go on your website and look up all this good info. So let's talk about this. It is getting to be swimsuit season. I mean, it was 95 degrees the other day. Plus. Tell me, what can we look for when we're looking for swimsuits?
Well, so first of all, it's tough that first day where you're basically, you're kind of naked. You're going to the pool, going to the beach that first time of the year.
And you're pale.
You're pale. You're just not feeling it. Maybe you got like a little winter weight on you. Who knows? Whatever it is. So it's, it's not to be taken lightly. One of the things when I speak at speaking engagements or when I work with my clients, the moment I mention bathing suits, everyone's like, oh, no. Like the groans and the pain. And so it's important to kind of set the scene and set yourself up for success. So I have a few tools in my arsenal that I brought with me today.
Yes, we like tools. So, we like the word arsenal.
All right, so we got a candle.
We're bringing in the heavy tools for the heavy arsenal.
So we're gonna have some wine because we're gonna just warm up to the idea of swimsuit shopping.
We should just text Rick right now, right?
So I'm kidding, but I'm not really kidding. I've been telling my clients and audiences for a while now that, just like I said, you need to set yourself up for success. So we have a little local wine from Newport Vineyards here.
Great white. This is a good one.
Cheers to finding a good bathing suit.
Cheers. That works for you. It's tough. I'll take a little sip.
So what I often say
like this one.
is shop online. We all know that
for swimsuits?
If you can, shop online because the dressing rooms at most department stores are horrendous. The lighting is terrible. We're often not in any mood to be trying on swimsuits. We're in a rush. We want to buy a whole bunch of suits and try them on, but then we get into the dressing room and it's like, oh my God, there's my winter weight, my butt, my boobs, my whatever your issue is, it's going to be a problem.
You're hot.
So my whole strategy for the last several years now has been to tell my clients to order a bunch of bathing suits online. Over order. It's going to be a little bit painful when you get the bill, but you're going to return most of them. So if you see a bathing suit that you like, order it in a couple different sizes and a couple different colors. Get like 10 bathing suits sent to your house. Have your glass of wine. If you need to light a candle, light a candle. We all know that's the softest lighting for, so set yourself up to succeed. And then you're going to try on a whole bunch of suits. And look, if you order 10 and one fits and works for you, that's really good. It's actually that difficult. So I don't want people to think, I wish I could just wave a magic wand, but you do need to try on a lot and you do need to see where you feel comfortable because we all have issues with our bodies, and whether they're real or perceived, you need to honor them because if you're not comfortable on the beach because something's hanging out or something feels that it doesn't look good, then you're not going to go to the beach, you're not going to go to the pool, you're not even going to wear that bathing suit.
No.
So I brought a few bathing suits to show some examples, and today's theme I thought let's talk about bathing suits on a budget because they can actually creep up in price. And there are times
bathing suits can be like $100.
I know, and there are times where I have said to people like, you know what, it's not so bad to spend a little bit more on a bathing suit because I say, what would you pay to feel comfortable on the beach? Yeah. I'd pay a lot of money, just to have that confidence. So it's something that if you find a bathing suit that you like and it is a little bit pricey, I do say that it's worth it, but it's lovely to find something that's affordable. So
I like that idea. Okay.
Let's scoot over our little secret weapons
heavy
here.
Tools.
So
and
you
brought some cute stuff.
Yeah, so I started with the basics. And so today I'm focusing on 3 places that I think are great, affordable places to get swimsuits. Venus, which is only online, venus.com, Old Navy, and Target, right? We all know Old Navy and Target. You can shop online or in person. But again, shopping online and having a bunch of stuff sent to your house and trying it on in the comfort of your home, you'll often find more success that way.
Well, and a lot of people I know love Zappos because they can just buy a billion things and then send everything but one thing back.
Yeah, especially if you have free shipping and returns, then you haven't spent any extra money. Yeah, it's a wonderful.
So that works great for swimsuits. It
comes straight for you. Yeah. So I started with something classic. So if you are a curvier girl and you have a really small waist, the classic string bikini is a great option for you.
Okay.
So because what the classic string bikini does is it offers equal focus on top and on bottom. And when you're curvy, that's really what you want to do. And then you're showing off your small stomach and you're not worried about hiding anything. So this is kind of the classic, if you're a curvy girl and you have no tummy issues, then a string bikini is great for you.
Okay.
Now, if you are someone that does have tummy issues or has other issues that you like to hide, put this one away.
All right.
Pattern is your friend. Now, a lot of people are afraid of pattern because they just want to kind of disappear at the beach. Some of us are bold and will wear bright colors, but sometimes people just want to disappear and they're afraid of pattern. But what I always say about pattern, whether it's in clothing or in bathing suits, is that it hides any lumps and bumps.
Yes.
So
camouflage.
For this tankini, it's great because even if you did have like lumpy, bumpy tummy or little beer belly, whatever it is, the pattern keeps the eye moving and it makes it look like there aren't any lumps and bumps there. So this is great
nice.
on
and
top
and
and on bottom.
it looks like it has some actual support too.
It does. It has support in the cup, so even if you're bigger busted, this will do you right. And this one's from Old Navy, so $20 for the bottom, and I think $36 for the top.
Not bad.
Pretty reasonable, and they're having tons of sales, so it's not that often you'd actually have to pay those full prices.
Yeah,
for this.
exactly. They usually have some type of discount on there. Yeah, this is cute.
So pattern is your friend, especially in areas of your body where you may want to be hiding a little something more than others.
And how often do we see when you are out and about that one size of one company is not the same size as another company? Isn't that true?
I'm glad that you asked that question. You have to really try to detach yourself from sizing.
Okay.
So, and generally with bathing suits, you want to go up a size. So don't feel bad about it. If you're normally a 10 and you have to go to a 12 or even a 14, that's totally fine. It doesn't matter what the number is, it just matters how it looks on your body. So if you're normally a 10 and you squeeze into a 10 that's too tight, it's actually going to make you look bigger because it's going to squeeze you in all the right places. You're going to look smaller with something that fits or even has a little bit of room. So really good question.
So usually, you want to get maybe a little bit bigger rather than a little bit
Absolutely.
smaller. Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay.
So there's a new line at Target called Shade and Shore, and they're doing tops by bra size. So this is wonderful.
So that makes it easier to figure out your size.
Yes,
if
and
you know your bra
wonderful
size.
for my bigger busted friends because
Yeah.
I think it goes up to 38 triple D, so it gets
that's
to be
great.
decently large. And you can buy if you're small on the bottom and big on the top, you can swap out your sizes and get not only a size that fits you by bra size, but also has a lot of support, a nice molded cup. And they're really pretty. They have a lot of cute bathing suits.
This is a
there.
very small bottom.
Yes, this is an extra. Oh, this is a small. Yeah,
that is
so
not a lot there, but that's really cute.
Not a whole lot of coverage on bottom, but more coverage for the top. And I love that they're offering this at Target because traditionally this is something that you'd have to go to more of a boutique or specialty swimwear store to get tops by cup size. So I was really happy that they provided this.
Yeah, because a lot of times you'll talk to people who just struggle to find the right top size, and then if you can't get your separates, it's so difficult.
Yeah.
So but I feel like that's becoming less and less of a trend to have to buy the pieces together. It's becoming more.
Yeah.
It's becoming so much more of a trend to be able to get them separate.
Definitely, and at places like Target and Old Navy, like when I was shopping for this segment, they just had so many, which was great because some people will be a small on top and a large on the bottom, or vice versa, and to be able to get those sizes and honor the shape of your body is so important.
I like to just a personal thing with me, I like to usually just get a solid bottom and then be able to get a fun top.
I think that's a great idea, and I was going to actually talk about that with the last bathing suit that had the pattern.
I won't jump ahead.
No, I was going to mention it with the bathing suit with the black and white pattern. If you wanted to kind of take away attention from your bottom, you could just go with a plain black bottom.
Oh, that makes sense. So it's not
kind of draws attention away. But something else that I wanted to talk about when I was showing the black bikini earlier is that so often, with clothing, we think, oh, if I wear all black, it's going to slim me down. It's going to be slimming. That only kind of works with bathing suits if you go with a one piece. If not, then you're actually making the top and the bottom of you look small, and your belly might look a little bit bigger. So let me show you. Let me show you the opposite of this point with this bathing suit, which is probably going to be mine.
Which we were both like, "Ooh, this is cute."
Yes,
okay.
Yes. Okay. So this bathing suit obviously has lots of color and pattern on the top and on the bottom. Now what this does is it actually draws attention to my top and my bottom, and therefore kind of distracts from my middle section. So on me, my tummy is my problem area. That's where I have some lumpy bumpy, some baby belly. So even though I still will wear a bikini, I've noticed my first instinct years ago was to just buy a black bikini and maybe it'll just disappear.
Yeah.
But it was doing the opposite. So now I wear brighter bikinis and it just draws the attention away from the belly. And halter neck tops are a great way to provide support. If you have a bust that needs some support, whether it's big or small, some of us need more support than others. halter is a great way to do that.
Okay. And I really like these kind of tops too, especially, if you're going swimming, hit the waves. Sometimes the halter is a good way, you know, if you're out on the beach.
Kind of hangs on.
Yep. It provides that extra protection too. Yep. Does the halter in any way add or detract? Like, is that better for any type of body type?
Well, I would say it certainly helps if you need like a little lift and a little push with the girls. Okay. So if you want them up and in a little bit, the halter will do that best out of any top. Okay. Larger busted women will probably want to do a top that's more bra inspired, that actually looks like a bra. Okay. Especially because they can get a proper sizing that way. This top only comes in small, medium, and large, so it might not suit everybody.
Yeah, so maybe avoid that. So, and this is cute. What about the ties? Like, so on some of those we've seen just the visual elements on the side. So this has the ties. That last one had not rugy, but it had that fabric. Should certain people go towards that, maybe, or avoid that kind of thing on the sides, like on the hips?
Yes. So if you are someone who is much bigger busted and very slim in the hips, then having ties on the side of your bathing suit will actually add a little something to your hips, which don't be afraid of. This is a good thing because it's all about keeping our bodies in balance. So if we tend to be very slim in the hip area, then we want to kind of add to that so that the top of ourselves doesn't look too big. Okay. On the other hand, if you are fuller on the bottom and fuller in the hips, you may want to avoid side ties and just go with a flat, plain bikini bottom.
Okay. Not have all that extra. Sometimes you can see
because it's only a little bit extra, but if you figure it adds even just 1 centimeter or 2 centimeters visually to each side of you, if you're someone who's already self-conscious about your hips, then just don't do it. Don't add anything there.
Okay. Yeah. Great.
So I haven't talked much about one pieces, but I wanted to show this one because it's super cute and on trend. Let's move this one and make room for this. So I wanted to show a few things that were like trendy and cute. So this is great because you've got the mesh and you've got the cutout. So cutouts are still huge in clothing and also in swimwear. And I just thought this was pretty. It's unexpected. It looks more expensive than it is, and it's from Target. So I think it's always fun when you're shopping places like this to find the one that looks kind of special and looks like it might even be more boutique-y. Is there a tag on it?
Yeah, it's $40.
$40. So that's really reasonable for a really nice, unusual, cool one piece.
Yeah, this is really pretty. Do you think you'd get tan lines through that?
I don't know, good question. But you'd want to do your sunscreen. Yeah, for sure, because that's probably not a look that you want. You'd have like lace sunburn.
Or maybe that is what you're going for. I don't know. That's gorgeous. I love this, and I love this color too.
I love it too. I just thought that was super, super cool, and it almost looks like just high end to me.
Yeah, no kidding. I like this.
I have more trends here too.
Okay.
So this is super, super trendy. So the big trends of summer, I think we talked about last time I were here.
Oh yeah, the poms. Like I've been noticing this everywhere. Yes. So you nailed
tassels, pom-poms, shine, metallics, beading, all of these fun things for summer. This bathing suit basically encompasses all of them. Wow, yeah, they added This is also that Shade and Shore brand, which is by bra cup size.
Oh, okay.
So you can get the different bottoms and the tops. And you'll see here, to your point on the last questions, not only do you have ties, but you have tassels on the side. So if you're someone that's like self-conscious about your hip area, you may not want to rock this bathing suit because it will visually add to your hip area. If you don't care, if you're happy with your hips, then absolutely go for it. But just a tip for people that may not want to emphasize or accentuate that area. But isn't that so cute and fun?
That is.
It's like
so
every
cute.
trend in one.
They have
tassels,
everything
the gold,
going on.
Beading. Yeah.
Woo! This was. I would not be brave enough to wear this, but
I'm not sure if I would either. But it is so. It's like a party in a bikini.
It is. It's really cute, and I can think of some people who would look adorable in this. Yeah. Right? I really like this.
Yeah. It's young. It's fresh. It's so cute, and again, affordable. $27 for the top, $19 for the bottom.
That's not bad at all.
No, not at all.
That's not bad. I mean, That's true. I spent like $10 on my swimsuit, so
okay.
I need to up my game.
Well, maybe we need to talk about that.
I need to up my game. Okay. I do like the swimsuit. Target's from swimsuit. Yeah. Swimsuits from Target.
Yeah, I couldn't believe the selection in Target this year.
That's great.
So in the past several years, I've always recommended Victoria's Secret for swimwear, but if you don't know yet, they've discontinued their whole line of bathing suits.
All of them?
All of them. They got rid of that entire piece of their business, which they were great because they had all different size bottoms, tops. There would be like the halter, and they'd have it in 16 different colors. So unfortunately, they're not doing that anymore. So I've been seeing some of the other retailers stepping it up. And I think that's
probably
yeah. So Molly, I have a couple more things. So this is my response to those of you who might be watching and going, all right, well, that's fine. Those are cute bathing suits, but none of them are going to work for me, and I gained weight, or I don't feel good about my body, or I just am not going to the beach, or nothing's going to work for me. So my answer to that is, well, first of all, have another sip of wine.
Okay.
Have another sip, light another candle. But what I suggest for people that are just not going to ever feel comfortable, because I get that you're out there and some of you are my clients and I totally understand that, buy a beautiful cover-up. So what I see sometimes at the beach is women wearing, shorts and t-shirts because they don't want to take off their clothes, and they look uncomfortable, they look hot,
Yeah,
they don't look kind of appropriate for the beach, and it almost brings more attention to the fact that they're
So
hiding
true.
and feeling uncomfortable with their bodies. So if you can find a beautiful cover-up or even a beautiful sarong, so depending on your body type, if the bottom of your body is the part that you're really just like, but the top part you're like, all right, I'm doing okay, then find a beautiful sarong that you love in colors that you love, tie it around your waist. There's a million ways to tie a sarong, so you can look that up online, but you can tie it around your neck and create a dress. You can create all kinds of things with a sarong. But besides sarongs, this is what I bought this year for my cover.
I love that.
And isn't that so pretty? This is from Venus.com. It's sheer through the middle, so
yeah,
it's definitely airy. You won't be too hot in it. And it's just really pretty. And I would even consider wearing this with like a white cami underneath tucked in with white jeans.
That's adorable.
So it's nice when you can kind of transition it out of the beach and into even a top.
Yeah.
And look, if you're wearing this at the beach or the pool, you're not going to look like the woman who's just like hiding under her clothes and doesn't feel uncomfortable. You're just going to look like you didn't take your cover up off. And that's fine. If you don't go in the water, you can leave this thing on all day and be comfortable and happy and feel a little bit more comfortable with your body. So that's my kind of last ditch effort. If nothing else is going to work, go with a beautiful cover up.
And I love that idea, and everyone deserves to go be outside, enjoy the summer weather, and regardless of who you are, what body shape you have, we all deserve to enjoy this beautiful state that we live in.
Absolutely.
And not feel bad about ourselves, because we all deserve to enjoy it. So treat yourself to a nice cover up and go enjoy it, right?
And this one is only $32, so you don't
That's great.
you don't have to spend a lot of money, and and just whatever makes you feel comfortable, because exactly, we want people to get out and have fun, and it makes me sad when we all have our body issues.
Exactly.
We all have our stuff, ladies. Believe me, we all do. But if you can find a way to get around it and still be able to enjoy yourself, then that's the ideal.
Exactly. I love this. I love all the ideas. Go get a bunch of stuff. Go celebrate with some wine and some candles, and avoid that hot dressing room with the terrible lighting, right?
Bad lighting. Yep.
Jill, I love it. Thank you so much. You can find you jmstylist.com. So you can find that for more information there, and love